I don't know ever how to answer these questions, except I think I'll be back.
Nice. Slick.
So just like Elizabeth Olsen herself has said multiple times, she will return as Wanda at some point. It seems hot off the press, hot off the lead of Ultron's return via James Spader in the Vision Quest TV show. It appears that it's now official that Elizabeth Olsen will be returning as Wanda Maximoff Scarlet Witch, the strongest being in the whole cosmos. Okay, maybe not. But you get my point. Did anyone actually think they were going to sideline one of their most popular fan favorite characters? This isn't James Gunn's DC. This is Marvel. That was a joke. That was satire. So as we know, Wanda didn't die at the end of Multiverse of Madness. She just was asleep, basically. So the report going around is that Wanda Maximoff is most likely going to return in the WandaVision TV show spin-off known as the Vision Quest Vision series. It's currently untitled because it's part of a trilogy, and that basically confirms that Wanda will be coming back. So, this freaking good YouTube will see everyone. New around it, subscribe to never miss any Marvel, DC, Kaiju, Monsterverse, pop culture-based content that I try to cover here on a daily basis. If you could subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on to help the algorithm. Also, if you could become a channel member, that really helps the channel. Also, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Right, let's get into today's video. So, some pretty cool information going around. As you know, Marvel is bringing so many legacy characters back. So on Friday, the news broke that Avengers Age of Ultron's James Spader is set to return as the main star, or one of the main stars, for the Vision Untitled series. But now it's being described as a three-part trilogy that started with WandaVision and continues with Agatha all along, which is interesting. So if it started with WandaVision, and if Vision's in a show, it basically means Wanda will be in it. Doesn't really mean she's going to appear physically. It could be a vision. Pun. That was actually a pun. Could be a vision in Wanda's head. As we know, Ultron was destroyed by Vision's Paul Bettany towards the end of Age of Ultron's movie. Whilst we're not sure exactly how he'd be reintroduced, it sounds like the character won't just be returning for a cameo. As we know, Ultron is artificial intelligence, so he can't really die. So according to the internet, the all-powerful AI has a major role in the TV show. Well, of course, Ultron would. They're not just going to bring Ultron back for no reason. According to the internet, the Vision series will have elements of the West Coast Avengers. Cool story, bro. This chapter of the Earth's Mightiest Heroes was formed by Hawkeye in the 80s. The original lineup also included Vision, Mockingbird, Wonder Man, who's also getting a TV show, Iron Man, with Rooney in the armor. Whether the team will actually be formed in the WandaVision spin-off remains to be seen, but it sounds like groundwork might be laid at very least. And also what's funny and kind of interesting is this all leads up to Doomsday. Why? They are literally shooting this movie at basically the same time they're shooting Doomsday, and Wanda, she's basically a magical beast, and Wanda could literally give Doom her powers. It's not too far-fetched. It could all lead back to RDJ Tony Stark scene, where Wanda, that scene in the Avengers movie where Wanda kind of takes over his mind temporarily. As for the Scarlet Witch, following Deadline report that Elizabeth Olsen might be set for a return. Interesting. Scooper is also claiming the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness star is locked in to reprise her role for an up-and-coming Marvel movie. That's kind of hyperbole. That's kind of nonsense. You know why? Because they've been saying there's going to be a standalone Scarlet Witch movie. There's been saying there's going to be a Hulk versus Wolverine. They've been saying literally every movie ever. Until Feige or someone actually comes out and says there actually is a Scarlet Witch movie in the works, we won't believe it. Although there was an interesting article a while back on Cosmic Circus website by Alex Perez, it doesn't specify whether it's definitely Vision, but it's worth noting the Avengers Doomsday is also scheduled to shoot next year. oh my god, they might shoot stuff at the same time and have multiple characters appearing in multiple projects. Interesting. We found out earlier this year the show has been revamped by Star Trek Picard producer, now on board as a showrunner for the series, on track for 2026 premiere. I don't mind these Disney Plus shows. WandaVision was cool. Loki was cool. It's just when we get Disney Plus shows that are absolute nonsense, which is when I kind of switch off. But it is cool. They are bringing some of the OGs back. Bentley replies his role as the MCU symbiote. Okay, he's not actually a symbiote. The story is expected to focus on a ghost white Vision exploring his new purpose. The finale of WandaVision revealed that Vision we've been spending time with, of course, over the season, was actually Wanda construct, but it was real. White Vision was rebuilt by Sword and programmed to track down and kill the Scarlet Witch. The version of the character away the path unknown towards the end of the episode after declaring himself the true Vision. As for Wanda, last we saw the powerful witch, sorceress. She was laying waited to the Illuminati, bringing down a mountain on top of herself. Yeah, we've always known this. Elizabeth Olsen herself has basically said she's coming back. And as I've said, this is not DC. Okay, I hate to keep saying that. This is not DC. That like DC sidelined Superman for so long. They're not going to sideline one of the best characters and one of the most popular characters. Marvel Studios' WandaVision blends the classic sitcom and Marvel cinematic universe in which Wanda Maximoff and Vision, two superpower beings, live in their ideal suburb life. WandaVision was cool with the whole Mephisto did it, although it was nothing to do with Mephisto, and now they're calling it part of a 3-part trilogy of shows that makes it even more interesting. Agatha All Along, or whatever the title is, that comes out next month. We're very close to September. Although some people seem to think Wanda will appear in some kind of flashback sequence or some foresight vision or something. But it's back-to-back wins, back-to-back dubs, if you want to say it like that. Ultron's a pretty cool character, links back to Tony Stark, could realistically link it back to Doctor Doom if they wanted to. The same with Scarlet Witch, she's powerful. Obviously, we know the Darkhold's involved, Chthon. It could all link to Doom, realistically, if they wanted to. It's so easy to... I mean, you could even link Doctor Doom getting his powers via Wanda if Doom is not going to kill Loki or absorb his powers, or even do some variants where he takes out that much of the multiverse timelines, where Loki has to come off his throne to kind of fight. Either way, Loki's going to fight Doctor Doom at some point in Doomsday. With Wanda be involved, it would make sense. And it would make sense to link Doctor Doom's powers back to Wanda, back to the scene in the Avengers movie. If you want to do that, that was a pretty dark scene. Josh from the Dens of the Nerd did a pretty cool video where he said Wanda turned him. I mean, it was more of a theory, but it was a pretty cool video. So if you haven't checked that video out by Josh from the Dens of the Nerd, he insinuates that Wanda maybe turned Tony Stark into Doom somehow. The video is on his channel. Go check it out. Pretty cool video. But yeah, Wanda's that powerful that realistically you could throw her into Doom storyline. And it would make sense any way you do it. Because we've all seen in WandaVision, we've all seen in Doctor Strange 2, she is literally omnipotent powerful. So it is pretty cool that apparently it's officially confirmed that Wanda, Marvel's mother, I hate to say, Marvel's mother is returning. Let's be honest, Doctor Strange 2 was pretty cool. Wanda still the show. And she's OP and she's a great character. So hopefully this information is actually real. So like always, guys, let us know. How is this going to tie to Doomsday? Because everything has to tie to Doomsday. It's literally a connected multiversal story, we hope. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us out on Twitter, Warstu. And I will catch you in another video very soon, guys. Catch you later.